Hey Dells, welcome back to another video. It is me, your girl Briana Marie, and you're tuning into another makeup tutorial. Yes, this look eats right along with the hair is giving a mirage. It looked real good. This is today's look, and it's looking real tea. We got the green, we got the no wing combo. The liner is still lining. Yes. Y'all want to see how I achieve this? Y'all gotta keep watching. Of course, that's why y'all click the video, so stay tuned.
The cut crease queen, yeah. You got what you need, yeah. You know what I mean, yeah. The go-to stylist, treat you like a diamond. Everything is live with.
I wish that this camera had a remote control because I don't want to keep getting up to stop it and start it. But the Canon 5D Mark don't do that. Tiny Benefit Brow Gel for our brow setter, and we're gonna set these brows. To get your brows fully stuck and not moving anywhere, you want to coat them with this brow gel all the way into those hairs and then smash them down with your fingers. Y'all know I gotta take my pictures because I be doing the little picture post, but brows are laminated. I let them dry just a little bit before I put the powder on. Now I'm gonna take this powder that I got from Tia. If y'all know this powder, y'all gotta go check it out and get y'all some. But I'm gonna use this in butter to powder my brows. Less is best, so use less powder. While picking up the powder, I am gonna grab a little bit, but I am going to take the excess off on the back of my hands. After I've done that, I'm gonna wipe the powder off, and I'm gonna get ready to do my brows. I am gonna take P. Louise Brow Tifu Pomades in the shade Mochaccino and Espresso. Espresso towards the back and Mochaccino towards the front because it's lighter. I love Espresso, but the thing with dip brows and pomades and stuff like that, you do not have to go in heavy with it. Just take a lightly hand, okay, gentle as possible, and start forming the shape of the brow. Once you got your brow to the desired shape that you want, you're gonna go ahead and take a light concealer, something that's maybe 2 to 3 shades lighter depending on you. And I'm gonna go ahead and take Butterscotch from Too Faced 3-in-1 concealer, and I'm going to put that right at the arch of the brow bone. And then I'm going to take something a little bit darker, kind of close to my skin tone, because we don't want it too light. We just want it light on the arch of our brow bone so that when we add our shadow, the colors will pop. I went in with Sephora's Best Skin Ever concealer in the shade 45P, and this made the brows look so bomb. If you follow this method, go ahead and let me know, because I would love to know if y'all actually do follow my tutorials. This is the brow, and that's how it looks. Now this is my base for my line. If y'all haven't shopped already, go ahead and do so. The link will be in the description bar below. I put my base on, let it dry down just a little bit, and I started packing it out. Then I'm going to go ahead and pack this. Why I say packing it out, I mean blending it out. Y'all know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and take my 39A palette from Morphe and take this shade out of it. And we're going to go ahead and go into a half moon, half C shape. And we're going to go ahead and take this other palette from Dominique Cosmetics. It's called Rustic Colors. I'm going to grab that and put it right on top of that chocolate brown that we just added for our first shadow. Now we're going to go back in with both of the colors. And we're going to go ahead and blend this until we get the desired look that we want. So we're going to take that on a fluffy brush this time instead of a flat one. The key is to blend and also blend into circular motions and also tapping motions. Just blend until you get it to where it looks all one, but you can see each color. Now I'm going to add some more of my base to open up the lid, and I'm going to pack it out. Why do you saying pack it out? Pat it out. Duh. Grabbing this color out of that same palette, and we're going to take our fingers, because it's a shimmer shade, and we're going to pack this onto the space that we opened. I also went in with a fluffy brush to kind of blend it out, like those edges, so it won't look too harsh. And I also went ahead and went in with the colors that I use as my crease color, and also on top of the crease, I went in and closed the edges of this eyeshadow look. And then I am going to add black to define this look a little bit more further, and it just made it pop. I don't know, so I'm about that black just to eat. Taking my e.l.f. liner, and I'm going to go ahead and make a line. We're not going to make a wing this time. We're just going to make a line straight across, and we're going to go ahead and take that black and smudge that liner out. Taking my I Envy Mink lashes that everybody is raving about on Facebook. If y'all haven't seen my post, go ahead and check it out. These are the styles number 11, and they are a little bit big, but my eye space is way big for these lashes, okay? They fit me just perfect. So if you have shorter eyes or lid space, let me just say that, go ahead and take a number down, like maybe 6 or something like that, because these may be way too big. Right here, I'm taking my NARS foundation. It's a matte foundation in the shade Iguazu. I honestly do not know how to pronounce that, so I will leave it in the description bar below. But I'm going to take that all over. This is their new reformulated foundation, and I got a darker color because the lady was telling me that the matte changes and it just looked different. I can get New Caledonia, but this would be a great summer shade, and I'm going to keep it. I did go ahead and take Butterscotch and also 45P from Sephora Best Skin Ever, and I just went ahead and blended my concealer out. A lighter one in the inner part and a darker one towards the outer. Just like the brows, you're going to do the same thing for the face. Now with this Morphe Duo kit, I love the bronzer, the powder, so it comes with a cream and also a powder. I didn't really care too much for the cream part because it was just too light for my likings, so I am going to go ahead and get a second color, and I am going to use that cream instead of the cream that I have for my actual bronzer shade. I did go ahead and set my under eye using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, the loose powder in the shade 20, and I did post a picture of powders that I use to set with, like my MAC powder, the Studio Fix. Now they changed the formula on that, and I might have to start going to the Maybelline press powders, seeing how those are. Another recommendation was the Charlotte Tilbury, and I have to try those to see if I like it or not. I don't know, I'm just so stuck on my MAC powder. I'm going in with my Morphe pencils. These are lip liners. One of the shades that I'm using now is Nightcap. The other one that I use is called Trendsetter. That's the lighter brown. Then I went with Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. I don't know the shade, I think it's Supernatural. And then I went in with clear gloss and then a pretty gloss in the middle. Sprayed my face with Morphe Mist and also a matte powder from Milk. And y'all, this is the look. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Y'all see my Miss Nail? And also hype this video. And until then, I'll see you guys on my next one.